could just shred as well. I'm almost just down to shred, but we could just max Phantom and put 5 there. And just kind of leave this thing trapped in the active. I kind of like this. I'm going to see where this goes. Oh, wait. Does this protect everything? Yo, what is going on, you cringy curselets? Today we're playing some games with Dragapult, which has become a very energy control centric deck as of late. I have not had time to work on this deck too much myself. So the other day on stream, when I wanted to play some Dragapult, I kind of just took Alex Schemansche's list. So shout out to them for the list. The only thing I changed was I cut an evolution instance for a 4th Pokecom. Check them out in the description before. I'll put their links down there. But yeah, very energy control centric. We got 4 Crushing Hammers, a Yell Grunt, the 2/2 Clefable, which takes an energy from our opponent's active Pokemon, puts it on top of their deck. Of course, there's still a 4/3 Dragapult, 2 Dedenne, 1 Crobat for draw power. No Jirachis in here anymore, so we need to get some extra cards to work with from somewhere. So Dedenne and Crobat are covering that. 1 Zigzagoon, of course, because it's just so good with the Dragapult VMAX. You almost kind of have to play it. It's just so good in there. 1 Giratina with the Dimension Breach. Another way to discard your opponent's energy, and then a Mewtwo to recover supporters, especially when you have like ones like the Yell Grunt or the Bird Keeper that we really want to be able to have access to on a following turn. Up against a Raichu. Bird Keeper get out of paralysis. Yell Grunt to keep them energy denied, whatever it might be. 4 Crushing Hammers, more energy denial. 4 Quick Ball. Like I said, the only change I made from Alex Schemansche's list was I cut an evolution instance for a Calm. 2 Reset Stamp, 4 Scoop Up Net, 2 Switch, 1 Swell. Only 2 Boss, and then 3/4 on the Marnie and Research. 2 Air Balloons, so some more mobility cards so we can get that turn 2 Max Phantom hopefully off on the second turn. And then 2 7 in energy. This thing I'm a little bit iffy about, but there is a decent amount of, I guess, special energy control in the current format. Dangerous Drills and Eternatus. You got Giratinas like this in the Firebox deck and stuff like that. So I kind of understand the point of, not playing too much special energy, you don't get taken advantage of for the most part. And yeah, that's the list. Once again, shout out to Alex Schemanske for the build. Let's get into some games. All right, we're into our first one. We did lose the coin flip, so we will be going second. Opening hand is just missing that Dragapult V. We got the energy. We got draw supporter. Just need that Dragapult V to have like a really clean turn 1 here. Let's see what we're up against. Ooh, that should be no problem though. Yeah, because we have shred. So this should be a pretty good matchup if I had to guess. All right, I'm going to throw some stamps, and then I'm going to Crobat for 2. I don't want to lose a VMAX alongside an energy. So we're going to throw some stamps, and then I'm going to Crobat for 2. And then we're going to see what happens. Yeah, I don't want to lose. And now I'm going to lose more energy. Great. All right. Research. Not what I wanted. All right, we're going to leave the Giratina in the active, though, over the Crobat because we have more outs to move the Giratina than Crobat. I'm gonna go and grab myself the Dragapult V. I don't know what I should have quick balled there, to be honest. I want to keep the switch so I can move this out of the active. I could have quick balled the quick ball, but the quick balls are just really good. Boss seems kind of not pointless, but not very good in this matchup because there's not going to be too many major threats to have to like boss up to hit. I don't think in this matchup. Yeah, I can't think of really anything that I need to boss to like take care of. I think we're just going to be shredding a lot. And we could also just be using Max Phantom to take knockouts off the bench, but shred is going to be the go-to attack, I think. We'll see, I guess, for sure. Yeah, this would have been a great hand to keep. If we had been able to, like, draw into... If we had been able to Crobat into a Dragapult V, that would have been, like, a quick ball for a Dragapult V or a Dragapult V, and then go attach, VMAX attach, and then net this Giratina, and then we'd be able to take away this twin energy. That would have been so good. But no such luck in that last hand. Oh, well. Oh, there's a big parasol. Oh, it doesn't stop shred. I was like, oh, no, it doesn't do anything. Speed dive, sure, 60 damage. Why not? We got a Crushing Hammer. Let's go ahead and see what happens. That's a Tails, Switch, and Marnie. Just looking for the VMAX because we just want to shred this. Or we don't even need an energy. Got the VMAX. All right, let's do this thing. Calm this away. Grab a VMAX, and we're gonna start shredding. And I think I will use the Giratina right now and save the Crushing Hammer because they could start to build up something on the bench that I'd want to deal with. And then just shred 60 damage, and then we'll just sit here and do it. I mean, they do 60, we do 60, but they have 110 HP. They only play 4 twin energy. We play a ton of energy removal, so we're definitely gonna out damage them this game for sure, and it will be an easy dub. I think it's gonna be an easy dub. I can't imagine how they would ever actually beat us. I think it's gonna be a free win. You guys looking for a deck that beats Altaria, and it's just kind of pretty solid overall. Feels like a very solid deck Dragapult has. I haven't played a whole ton with it. The games I did play on stream the other day, it just felt solid. That's the best way I can describe it. It just felt solid. Nothing groundbreaking. It did not feel like when Pikarom started being played again, I played a ton with that. That felt like really strong. Dragapult just kind of feels solid. Feels like you can beat everything, but you know, you're not the... one thing with the deck is it's hard to find the right pieces for the right matchup or the right scenario you're in. I felt like there's just kind of not like a lack of Pokemon search, but you just don't have enough almost. All right, so they do play Obstagoon, so it's Obstagoon Altaria. I'm really glad I saved this Crushing Hammer. There we go, boom, get that out of here. Got a Clefairy for the future. Yeah, because goons can hit us pretty hard, so we gotta be careful of those guys. I actually might just max Phantom to just put damage on the goon here. I could KO it, but then I'd be burning another net. Could just Shred as well. Almost just down to Shred, but we could just max Phantom and put 5 there. And just kind of leave this thing trapped in the active. I kind of like this. I'm gonna see where this goes. Oh wait, does this protect everything? Oh, done to all of your Pokemon. I'm not gonna lie, because the way this card has been used, it's only to stop the effects on your active. I didn't know that. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, all right. Okay. Yeah. Well, I think I knew it. All right. Okay, sure. All right, we're definitely just gonna knock out their active now. Shred. Yeah. All right, here we are. Got rid of the Altaria finally. Took a little bit longer than it should have, obviously. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Wow. I forgot that it protected your whole bench, because the way this is used in decks, it's like to stop stuff like Muck from damaging your active, or yeah, just stuff to from damaging or affecting the active Pokemon. It's never used to be like, okay, don't hurt my bench. But Max Phantom does hurt the bench, and they did just stop us from hurting their bench. So I mean, it did its job. I can tell you that much. It did its job right there for sure. Should have just used Shred, and then moved on the next turn, come up with something different. But yeah, should have just gone with Shred there. Got punished for not using Shred. All right, sure, yeah. All right, we're gonna knock this out. We're gonna go 2-2-1, I think. Oh, let's go top deck. Bench, attach, Max Fam. Yeah, 2-2, 1-2, 1-2, and then maybe just 1 on Jirachi. I get. Whoa, what are those? Those 2s look weird to me. I don't know. They didn't look at them very long, but maybe that was fine. Yeah, 2-2-1. So now we can knock out either of these Zigzagoons, unless a big Parasol comes down again. But this time we have Boss, so we can get around that situation. This should be pretty clean from here on out, especially now that I have experienced the full effects of Big Parasol and know what I have to play around fully at this point. This should be pretty straightforward dub from here. Even if more Big Parasols come down, I know what to do in the situation now. Easy dubs, yeah. Because they are like so far away from even attacking. But I think they're about to Scoop Up Net this guy. Nope. Yeah, they are so far away from even being able to attack here. Interesting that they didn't Rod, at least back in the Dark Energy. Yeah, so far from being able to attack, and we got Boss, so we can like chase. But here we can just go KO double goons. Yeah, this is basically over already. Not even going to use the Mewtwo yet, because I actually might want to use the Mewtwo to get a supporter back next turn. So you just hit up the goon, knock it out, and yeah, this is we had 2 prize cards left. They have no attackers set up. This is what I expected. I mean, their deck is all about stopping people from being able to attack either, and they don't even have to auto win through it. But yeah, there's the dub. But when we can attack everything we want to at any point, it's gonna be hard for them for sure. Especially when we have this much HP and just have damage them in the trade. It's dub. All right, we're into another one. I have been choosing to go first, so I think we're gonna do the same thing here. Just choose to go first. Yeah, we'll go first. But I've had the option. I have been choosing to go first. It felt okay. I don't know. It felt like, I mean, I almost feel like going second might just be better overall, to be honest. Just like secure that turn 1 Dragapult with the energy, but it's not too hard to hit at turn 1. I felt like I've been feeling like, yeah, like right here we got it. We can even decide to like set up a benched one instead if we want to. We'll see what our opponent's active is. It's a goon. They're probably playing what's it called, so I don't think we have to do that. So we're gonna go like this. We're gonna go like this. I'm gonna go ahead and grab myself a Clefairy. That's the most important thing to start setting up as soon as possible. Dark Jackbox, Goon Start. I'm guessing Eternatus. Let's find out what our opponent brought here today. I'm gonna guess Eternatus. We'll see what it actually is. Unfortunately, we have this double VMAX in the hand. So one of the things with this deck is Reset Stamp is really strong with it. But it's hard to get a super valuable Reset Stamp with the deck because you have to like use the VMAX initially, right? But once they KO that, they go down to 3 prize cards, and it's like, well, now that they're at 3 prize cards, if I stamp to 3, it's not that much. You gotta have to either, if they just take some early knockouts, that's great because that boosts your stamp later on, or you have to go like VMAX non-V. But when we have 2 VMAXs like this in hand, I maybe should have checked to see if my 3rd VMAX was in the deck or not, because then I could have like discarded one and had the option to go VMAX V and then another VMAX. Get them down to that point where we can stamp them to 1 and then kind of go from there. That's like the idea there, is like it's hard to get them to that low stamp size because, like, I mean, the 1 energy attack on this Pokemon is Bite, so we're doing 30 damage, which just isn't a lot of damage. I don't know if you guys knew this. Bite is not a lot of damage. VMAX. See, I might just like no, we'll go VMAX here, I guess. I should have checked if the 3rd VMAX was in the deck or not. I did not. We're hoping for a Crushing Hammer here. Crushing Hammer plus energy would be great. There's Crushing Hammer, there's energy. Looking for a head still, though. Boom, heads. We are in business now. I don't really need to do anything else, so we're just gonna Max Phantom. And I'm gonna put my 5 damage counters on, I think, Crobat here. But I actually don't know for sure what I want to do with this 5 damage counters. Because these guys, either of them could become a VMAX and the other one could stay as a V and never evolve, and then just never be worth 3 prize cards. So I think I'm just gonna punch this Crobat hard, or punch the Crobat with all the damage and just go from there. So yeah, now it's like attack with VMAX again. We got the Clefairy set up. They can go with the Power Accelerator here and put 2 energy in play, which can be kind of annoying, of course. Yeah, they'll get 2 energy in play, which means it's harder for us to remove both, but we can still get there. We can also set up just to remove the energy from this one when it makes its way active. Like when we save Yell Grunt, Crushing Hammers, the Clefable evolve. Like we don't have to evolve and remove this one, we just punch that. But I guess this one could evolve and then that would be just as annoying. But there's a Crushing Hammer. So we'll see what this does, if anything, this turn. There's an energy spinner. Question is, do they have 2 energy or just the 1? It's a big deal here. They're digging for more. That was a mistake then for them to spinner like that. Then they should have Crobatted first to see if they can get it. There's a special energy in the hiding, so we can dig for that Giratina that we just had in hand and then has made its way back into the deck, unfortunately. Got the Crushing Hammer as well. Let's see what this does for us. Tails, ooh, not great. Marnie. Giratina is unfortunately on the bottom of our deck, so we need like a Quick Ball here. Okay, we got the Quick Ball and we got a Crushing Hammer, so we could remove both energy once again. Let's see what happens. Okay, get rid of the one off the bench. Quick Ball away the Marnie. I think I want the research option a little bit more. Grab that Giratina. Dimension Breach. It's all about that energy control. Get rid of that. And then Max Phantom. Hit up the VMAX. See, I don't really want to hit up this VMAX though, because this one could just become a VMAX, and then that just becomes their VMAX to use. So I just don't even really want to hit up this VMAX because it might gain no value from. There might be no value in hitting this VMAX, to be honest. So they can just make this one the VMAX. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and hit this Crobat again for 5. This might be also incorrect. I guess we're gonna find out how this goes as well. But yeah, we can just keep chasing this Crobat as well. I think that's what I'm going with here. Is just keep building the damage up on this Crobat, and we're gonna take this guy out eventually. Because like I could hit this VMAX, but then if they just VMAX this one, then all of a sudden all this damage I put here is just kind of wasted. But the damage on this Crobat here, it's never wasted. So I'm always gonna be able to build up this damage on the Crobat, knock it out, and then we could look for like a boss on the Hoopa to close out the game and go like hit. 4 prize cards between these two. Maybe this becomes a VMAX at some point. I doubt it. I doubt they'd want to make this a VMAX, but they could. They're down 3 energy now. They play spinners, which is interesting. So they probably don't play 10. Usually there's like 10 energy cards in this these kind of decks. All right, there's a energy there. All right, attach. Do I want this thing in play anymore? They might play more special energy, so I guess I just have to research away the net. It always feels bad to get rid of a net like that, but it's probably just fine. Well, if I go knockout 5, if I have boss to KO these 3, that's just game. I do have a boss in hand currently. I'm gonna calm away the Dedenne, see if there's anything worth grabbing and setting up. I actually don't know, but I want to see. I guess I should have just waited to take the Clefable with this, because Clefable is definitely the thing I want to grab with this. But Clefable's only off the active, so I should have just waited a turn. That was bad. All right, Max Phantom hits. We're gonna put 5 on the Crobat. 3, 4, 5, and then if we have a boss, we go KO Hoopa, KO Crobat, and that's our last 3 prize cards here. There's a research. We have the boss in hand, so it comes down to there's another boss out of the prize card. So if they stamp us, more outs in the deck. Yeah, it comes down right here, right now. Does our opponent have Marnie or Reset Stamp? If they don't, we have the game. If they do, or if they net up both of their Hoopas, it turns out they do play. We knew that there was one in there already. Or if they get rid of both of their Hoopas, the game continues. Yeah, all right. They do play those. They do play those. That is there's a Goon. Is the Goon coming down to and I'll ping my Clefairy. The Goon is coming down. All right, so they're putting another 1 prize in play. They could have actually gone net knockout, and then we would have been in trouble. Actually, we would have been in big trouble if they went net the Hoopa, and then knocked out my active. Because the way my game plan's been going, oh, they picked it up again. Calm it away. They could have netted up both Hoopas. Now they do have a 4th net, which they could still have in hand. I think there's 1 card that we don't know is in their hand. Nope, there's the Crobat. All right, can still draw it, and that would be a big deal if they can net this. They could have, yeah, but they could have had net Hoopa, take away the boss out. All right, now we can go Clefairy Giratina though and remove these 2 energy if they still stamp us or Marnie us. We can still get that off. There's a research, so Marnie is out of the question. It's just onto this stamp now. But now we have, because this is a special energy that was attached, we do have a win, not a win condition, like we can trap them this turn. But there's the hits, so we have the boss. Yeah, they had it there, the double nets on the Hoopas. We would have had an out though through the Clefable plus the Giratina, but it would have been a lot harder. We would have needed a lot more. All right, but that's just gonna be a dub for us. We have the boss on the Hoopa. We have 3 prize cards left. We're gonna go ahead and knock this out. Put 5 on the Crobat. That's what I was talking about. If I had damaged this VMAX, I could have just gone with this VMAX. There's the conceit. That's gonna do it for these games with the Dragapult deck. I hope you guys enjoyed them. Like I said, it's interesting. The deck feels very interesting. It feels solid. It feels like you can do stuff in a lot of matchups, but does not feel overwhelmingly powerful like that, like the Pikarom did when the Pikarom came back around. Dragapult's coming back around now, but it feels a lot more, I don't know, Dragapulty. Yeah, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the games. If you did, give the video a like, enjoy the content, be sure to subscribe. Have a good day. Thanks for watching, and peace.